Try.
Let me see. Let me share this. Your boy, a second. Give your boy a hot second, y'all. Share these to these little groups.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be talking about a few things. Y'all see, I got the Zodiac up. I got a U.S. Constitution up. I got a few more things. I got executive order. Islam. I got executive order from Joe Biden. He been signing executive orders like crazy. He done signed 40 of them in the first 10 days. So I'm just spinning through them, seeing what they trying to mumble, because that's how they do. They mumble what they want to do. They mumble it first. If you don't say nothing, you don't rebut it. Okay. That's a go. And then they go.
Yep.
So what we're going to be talking about is Zodiac Constitution. We're going to be talking about United States Constitution. We finna be talking about this census. We finna be talking about the census that just went past. Because a lot of y'all ain't fill it out. A lot of y'all ain't do the census. A lot of y'all was told not to do the census. Islam. A lot of y'all was told not to do the census as if the census wasn't going to get done. Because it got done. They told you if you don't do it, we going to just make it black. And people were saying, you know what? If you do the census, that means you're a U.S. citizen. And I'm like, I don't think that. I don't see that. I don't believe it. I know that ain't true. I can prove it, and I done proved it. And I did the census. Now, why do I do the census? Because I want to be a U.S. citizen? No. Because I honor my Zodiac Constitution. Now, what does Zodiac say? You got to do the census? No, I ain't say that. I say I honor my Zodiac. Because the Zodiac say this. Hold on, I'm just going to go straight to it. This is what the Zodiac say. Article 4, adequate employment and protection for Moorish Americans. Every lawmaker, the heads of industry and business, enterprise of the 50 states union order, are obligated members and citizens of the Magna Carta, Christian Church and Temple system of the Christ, the King of Jews, meaning jury over the wealth and culture of the living Moorish nation of North America. That means they the trustee. They over the wealth and the culture. They the businessmen. They the lawmakers. They the administrator of this trust over here. They obligated. Therefore, by the Moorish Zodiac Constitution, the Moors, the Bays and L's, not you Moors with red letter, you know what I'm saying? Little word, red letter. No, we don't accept that. Demand adequate employment, food, clothing, shelter, medical care, equal rights, respect, protection from mob violence, rape, injustice, otherwise without being obligated. You can demand this from the de facto without being obligated. It's not like a federal public benefit. It's actually the federal public benefit. Everything they got to offer is called the federal public benefit. Without being obligated to the Union Church and religious system of the Order of Christ, the white sun idol God. So, you can demand stuff without being obligated. The census is for what? Hold up. Let me just go to it. This is one y'all see the January 25th, 2021. This recent. Executive Order 13986 of January 20, 2021. Ensuring a lawful and accurate enumeration and apportionment pursuant to the decennial census every 10 years. So what they was telling everybody, you need to do this, you do so they can know what resources need to go where, and this is that and the other, and what resources and who need to get the resources.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of Moors ain't do it. Y'all ass is African American, like he just put up there, black, Negro, colored on the census in the system. Now let me show you the significance of that. By the way, we've been teaching classes on changing the name, so you ain't got to be black, African, Negro, colored, and everybody ran their mouth because they ain't know what we was doing, and we ain't take time to take it to the side. And just for future reference, like for people who we done did Zooms with and stuff, like in the last year, privately, and y'all knew everything, and now y'all come into reality, and now y'all trying to talk. We ain't got time for you, bro. Like I say, for one, we teaching the people. For two, we do business. So which one we finna replace for y'all? Teaching the people or doing business? It damn sure ain't finna be teaching the people. And it damn sure ain't finna be doing business without you replacing the loaded. Now people in position of the boy who cried wolf. Y'all need help. We try to give you the help. You try to give us something. We like, you wanted us to teach you so you can teach us? No, we good. Cut off all communication. Here's what it is. So we not finna stop for y'all. We doing this. People want to learn, watch the video like everybody else. We talk to who we talk to. If you trying to maneuver our time, it's going to take some melodium. Because I do business. So my time is really equaling, you know what I'm saying, money. I ain't like y'all. A lot of y'all sit around, don't got nothing to do. You got free time because you ain't on nothing. You ain't worth nothing. And that's on you. You determine your worth. So we on this. About authority vested in me as president of the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, it is hereby ordered. Section 1. See, background. See, let's tell you why. Let's tell you why they doing this census. And believe you me, I'm not taking up for the United States Census and they citizens. I'm saying all you niggas using a system anyway. And you gonna want to keep using a system. And it's finna get tighter to what some y'all finna be begging for their system. And y'all ass is 3/5 in a system. That's what I'm telling you. In a system, you 3/5 because y'all ain't changed, y'all ain't fixed your status. We have long guaranteed all of the nation's inhabitants. You see the word they use? Did they say all the nation's citizens? You know what an inhabitant is? Representation in the House of Representatives. They say they guaranteed all the nation's inhabitants representation. This tradition is foundational. Now they talking about the blacks. You just got 3/5 representation. This tradition is foundational of our representative democracy. For our elected representatives have a responsibility to represent the interests of all people residing in the United States and affected by our laws. I want to do that include Moors. This tradition also respects the dignity and humanity of every person. Accordingly, the executive branch has always determined the population of each state for purposes of congressional representation, and here go the key, without regard to whether its residents are in lawful immigration status. Woo! So they're going to count your ass anyway. Mm-hmm. Without regard to whether its residents are in lawful immigration status. Lawful. And then it go right to talking about the 14th Amendment in the next paragraph. The census and apportionment, see, they talking about the vast estate, the resources. How they getting apportioned? The census and apportionment processes are enshrined in the Constitution. The 14th Amendment apportions seats of the House of Representatives among the several states according to their respective numbers, counting the whole number of persons in each state. U.S. Constitution Amendment 14. Because Article 1, Section 2, Paragraph 3 talking about the 3/5. And you know the 14th Amendment wasn't ratified.
Mm-hmm.
Article 1 in turn provides that in order to determine those numbers, an actual enumeration of the population of the United States must be conducted every 10 years. Article 1, Section 2, Clause 3. The Congress has assigned responsibility for conducting the decennial census to the Secretary of Commerce. Because we talking about taxing. It's about taxing that ass. It's about giving and taking, apportionment and taxing. Once the secretary, through the director of the U.S. Census Bureau, takes the count, the president must carry out the apportionment of representatives among the states. The secretary prepares the tabulation of total population by states as required for the apportionment of representatives and reports that tabulation to the president. The president then sends a statement to the Congress showing the whole number of persons in each state as ascertained under the census, and the number of representatives to which each state would be entitled under the equal proportions of apportionment method. The clerk of the House of Representatives then transmits to each state a certification of the number of seats that the state receives under that apportionment. Finally, within 1 year of the decennial census date, the secretary must also report to the governor and officers or public bodies having responsibility for the legislative apportionment in district of each state, the population tabulations to be used for apportioning district within the state. Now, that's a whole lot. What I want you to pay attention is, did they tell you Article 1? Did they tell you Article 1, Section 2, Paragraph 3 was null and void? Or did they tell you what it do? Did they tell you according to Article 1, we got to do a census every 10 years? So that means this shit's still valid. They citing Article 1 because it's still valid. The same way Dred Scott's still valid. Because I'm finna walk you down the line. Here go Article 1. Here go Section 2. Here go Paragraph 3. And they talking about how to count persons for taxes. That's how they get the representatives. And you got 3 types of persons. You got white persons. Well, I mean, you got free persons. You got Indians non-tax. And then you got all other persons, 3/5. And it's still on the books. I just showed you it's an executive order that got signed about a week ago. They still using this. You Moors is 3/5. You got a Bay and an L on the back of your name? You didn't change the status? Yeah, it's 3/5. You still talking about some, you know what I'm saying? It's still in their system as African American, black, you a free Negro. So my whole thing about doing the census at first, I was going to do it just to change the race. I was going to do it just so they know it ain't 3/5. Because they was asking for the country of origin, which means they want to know the national behind the straw man. They want to know if you really woke. So this is still valid. Article 1, Section 2, Paragraph 3. Most Moors is 3/5. Y'all ain't took my class. Y'all ain't took a class like it. Y'all ain't went and got a legal name change, and y'all ain't did an SS file form. And y'all still working out the Social Security number. Facts. No. At no point since our nation's founding has a person's immigration status alone served as a basis for excluding that person from the total population count used in apportionment. What is he talking about? What is these Moors talking about that's going to sell you into slavery? Hearsay. At no point, they went to the beginning. At no point since our nation's founding has a person's immigration status alone served as a basis for excluding that person for the total population count used in apportionment. They talking about that's getting the federal public benefit. Your U.S. citizenship ain't never had nothing to do with you being over here and being a national. The U.S. citizen is a slave. I keep telling people the Constitution, an international document. It's all different nations using it to play the commerce game. That's why they said since the nation founding, ain't no person immigration status got them kicked out. And if y'all think it's a lie, go read Noble Drew Ali, Divine Warning. If the Japanese, if the Chinese, if the British, if every other nation got to do it, why not you? So how every other nation over here? See the great melting pot, the great American experiment, all that. You hear a lot of that in the news these days because they talking about, is this the end of the experiment? We don't want this to be the end. We want to salvage. We want to save. So Moors is on the flow. Moors on the flow, y'all. Who would have thought it would have came to this last summer? That half the jobs would be gone. See, I was talking about fantasy Morocco and how this shit was gonna bite Moors in their ass if we ever need to really do something. Now that everybody see fantasy Morocco, the shit everybody said they had, it ain't nowhere. It can't do nothing for no more. And now the Moors is dependent on the de facto. The same shit Moors said they wasn't, now they're dependent on the federal public benefit. Everybody. Because ain't none of y'all got nothing in this system without it. Can't get nothing. You can't do no business without that federal public benefit unless you're doing private business. Like you can't even use the notes. You gotta have some real gold and silver doing private, you know what I'm saying, business. You using the notes is using their stuff. You using their currency. Now, I say all this, right? Because of the hypocrisy. Listening to some of these elders and sheiks, you'll think they ain't never did nothing. You'll think everything they did was de jure. And this is why I keep throwing this Zodiac. This is why I'm going to go back and throw this in your face. Because everybody was doing this Zodiac for, you know what I'm saying, the last however many years until we came and got a hold of it. So what I want to know is, y'all can throw it away. That's cool. I want to know how you was ever demanding food, clothing, shelter, medical care, equal rights, respect from this de facto without a transmitting utility, without a straw man. Because this is the proof you ain't never did it. You ain't never did it. Y'all ass was lying. This is why y'all want unity now. And the unity is cool, but it ain't cool when you gonna keep trying to three-card Molly. When we telling you the truth and you acting like you don't hear us, stay your ass in the cold. You ain't coming in the house. Yeah, stay your ass outside. Cause y'all been pushing this down our throat. Okay, how you get it then? How you getting any of this without a straw man? Because ain't no Moorish hospitals. Ain't no Moorish employment around here. Ain't no Moors giving out clothes and shelter and medical care and equal rights and protection. All the Moors asking me for protection. No, but we're a militia.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm talking about. So can't no more. This is why the niggas want to throw away the Zodiac Constitution now. Because they can't prove they was ever honoring it. You were never using it no way. When none of y'all using it. Everybody that's running their mouth, they can't use it. So now, back to this. No, not that. Back to this. So now that we done told all the Moors don't do no corporate contracts, and now they ain't saved up nothing, ain't been working to nothing, who got the answer for these Moors y'all done left to die? This is what y'all left them to do. And I don't want to hear this shit. I'm in Chicago. It's 6, 7, 8 hijacking, shoot, murders happening a day.
Mm-hmm.
Shit that spread to even the suburbs. Niggas scared to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Who got the answer? See, Moore's tired of hearing what not to do. Nigga, do you got an answer? You got something I can do? Because I'm thinking about grabbing this banger and going to get a robbery. Because the baby crying. And niggas told me not to do commerce. And I lost the whole house in the car. With this stupid ass piece of paper that y'all get live about. Yeah, I'm on the Mac ass. Y'all ass is done. You see how many days it's been? Ain't no fucking answer, and y'all ain't finna get no answer. Ain't nobody never switched nothing to no consular court. And y'all know this shit. So for people to keep saying it, they ask them, like, it is what it is. If you can't prove it, what you saying it for? If it's steady getting people locked up, families destroyed, what you keep saying it? Why you so strongly protecting it? Ain't nothing to believe in. Constantly been out for like 4, 5 years, ain't nothing to believe in. Ain't no proof. All the way going up to the top. They knowing from being told. All the way at the top. Ain't nobody proved it. And got the nerve to get on the phone talking about some damn hearsay. That whole damn consulate is hearsay. Where the proof? Before I joined, like I said the other day, they was talking about they lied. Somebody was getting cases to consular court. Ain't no consular court. Where it's at? What judge sending the case to YouTube? To light? Like, this shit hilarious. This shit is hilarious, bro. Islam, I agree with that assessment on Love Bay. Now the census, people keep talking about the census gonna set them into slavery. And then at the same time, they'll say they're not the straw man. So which one is it? Because they asking for the straw man. They asking for the straw man. They, the U.S. Who else do a census? Y'all see what's on there? U.S. Constitution, the census. They asking for your straw man. Now, this was funny to me because all y'all didn't do this. Like, the census is over with. I'm like, this is a decennial census. It's over with. So I'm talking about it. I did it. Like, whatever. You can't do it no more. I'm just talking about it right now. And I'm telling people why I did it. The reason I did it was to change the straw man race from black to American Indian white in their system. But along that path, I found out how to change the name and do it another way. So that's what the classes I got now. So this came obsolete. But it still was people telling you not to do it as if it's going to sign you into slavery, as if it's going to make you a U.S. citizen, and it don't make you a U.S. citizen. That's my point.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. Whether you should do it or not, that's on you. If you're going to be using the federal public benefit. I'm using the shit. It's a birthright to me. The stimulus, run that. I'm not one of these scary ass Moors. No, run everything y'all owe me. Because I'm scared. I know who I am. I know what it is. You Moors that's asking for donations, you keep asking. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want your birthright. And like I said, any more that's talking that shit, You bet not had had a Zodiac Constitution because I'm an article for your ass. How you ever get it? How you ever get it? Islam. Now, and I want people to know, like, I'm being clear. I'm not telling you you're a U.S. citizen. I'm saying the straw man is not you. So what I did was render unto Caesar what's Caesar's. Am I using it? Like, I can see if you ain't using it. Moors is in denial though. You using this shit every day. And then want to act like you ain't using it. This is what we mean when we talk about contracts. You can't even contract. You can't contract because you a minor. Your ass think you the damn. You think you signing some shit gonna put you into slavery. So you think you the name. This is what we talking about. Moore's the only one to do this. Everybody else being a master doing business, handling the affairs of men. Moore's is the one that's gonna think it's a trick. And now you thought it was a trick and it's already over. And a lot of y'all didn't do it. So your shit black in their system and your shit 3/5. Because the census is about the apportionment of the trust. So you read these documents, because I can go to the United Nations documents and it's gonna say that indigenous people, it say indigenous people had a right to create their own institutions and to get funded for it. I'm like, how the fuck these Moors gonna do it? And they scatter the straw man. They won't even classify it indigenous. But they got the damn United Nations in their paper as if they really believe in this stuff. You niggas some hypocrites. And then everybody wants you to be nice. But y'all see what happened when you be nice. We've been nice for 100 years. Since Noble Ali got murdered, we've been nice, and look what happened. What answers y'all get? It's niggas that think they did something. These niggas is getting applauded because they was talking for a lot of years. I've been talking forever. And everybody applauds. When they ain't, bro, that's because y'all ain't seen y'all ain't seen what a real Vanguard look like. And you know why you ain't seen what the real ones look like? I made a post the other day. Because they ass in Supermax. Every time a real Vanguard come around, y'all call him a gang chief. You dumb, like y'all dumbass call him a gang chief and want his and help him get locked up. Y'all help vilify him so the de facto can lock him up. And then y'all say, Noble, where's our army? Where's our militia? Shit, every time a general popped up, you got his ass locked up.
Nope.
What is you talking about? Every time a general popped up, y'all got his ass locked up. Y'all called him a gang and everything. Some of them got the great seal. Some of them named themselves Stones. El Rukins, the cornerstones. And got the great seal. Got the same seal as us. Y'all called him a gang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all said they was in their lower self. You know what I'm saying? And then got the nerve to ask for a militia. For what? So you can talk them out of doing something? That's all y'all gonna do? Y'all want slaves. Now watch the rest of it. Before the Civil War and the abolition of slavery, the Constitution did not give equal weight to every person counted under the census. Article 1, Section 2. And they still not giving it. In accord with constitutional and statutory requirements, however, every apportionment since ratification of the 14th Amendment has calculated each state's share of representatives based on the whole number of persons in each state, excluding only Indians not taxed, and express constitutional exception that no longer has legal or practical effect. The Civil Rights Act 1866 or 68, I think, made says that Indians is part of their stuff now. So some of you Moors is trying to take the Indian route, y'all still under their shit. The term person in each state has always been understood to include every person whose usual place of residence was in that state as of the designated census date. You didn't say every person who was a U.S. citizen. It say every person who got a residence in that state. Now, if some of you clowns that like to judge me would watch my live, you will see that I always talk about 8 U.S. Code 1101 subsection 15E, which means you admitted for permanent residence under reciprocal treaty. Even though you're a Moor, you can be a resident, or your straw man can be a resident because it's gonna be named after you. It can be a resident. This unbroken practice has ensured that the basis of representation in the House is every individual of the community at large. And it reflects a sound policy judgment that the apportionment base be both clear and insulated against manipulation designed to affect the balance of power among the states. During the 2020 census, the president, now watch this, y'all. When I'm talking about public lot, President Trump was trying to activate public charge.
Yep.
Only Moors and U.S. citizens was going to be able to eat off the federal public benefit. I was trying to get every Moor to correct their status. Well, since Trump didn't get in, y'all ain't really got to worry about it. You got to worry about the other side. The president announced a policy that broke from this long tradition. It aimed to produce, now this is the 2020 with Trump, it aimed to produce a different apportion base. You hear what they saying? They saying, this how it used to be. Before Trump, right? The census reflected a sound policy judgment that the apportionment base be both clear and insulated against manipulation designed to affect the balance of power among the states. They was counting everybody before Trump. Trump came out with public charge. And this is a policy that broke from the long tradition. It aimed to produce a different apportionment base. It aimed to change who the federal public benefit was going to go to. It was only going to go to whoever was under the treaty with Trump. One that would, to the maximum extent feasible, exclude persons who are not in a lawful immigration status. You see this? He's finna get y'all ass up out of here. He's finna push the button. You ain't in the lawful, and Moors too. Y'all ain't in no lawful immigration status. What I'm telling you with your straw man. You're not in the lawful immigration status. So the census counted your ass anyway as mentally enslaved black. It wasn't finna do it if Trump would have got in, because he was doing public charge. So he was finna make your ass, you know what I'm saying? You was gonna have to correct that with Trump. With them, no, they gonna count your ass anyway, which they did. So whether you did census or not, now your ass in there black if you didn't do it. This policy conflicts with the principle of equal representation enshrined in our Constitution, census statutes, and historical tradition. The policy further required the Census Bureau to inappropriately rely on records related to immigration status. What my class on, bro? We fixing immigration status records.
Islam.
So for people that did our class, you can do the census all day because you already did the census when you did the name and upgraded your immigration status. Because they know you ain't one of their citizens. That were likely to be incomplete and inaccurate. The policy further required the Census Bureau to inappropriately rely on records related to immigration status that were likely to be incomplete and inaccurate. Why would they be incomplete and inaccurate, y'all? Why would the immigration status that Trump wanted to rely on be incomplete and inaccurate when they got a bunch of Moors in there labeled black? Why would that be wrong? Because Moors don't see nothing wrong with it. I'll tell the Moors all day, they think it's selling them into slavery. Your ass got the wrong immigration status. That's why your ass a Moor on paper, and at the job, your ass Toby. Ain't nobody calling you by your nationality card at the job. Calling your ass your first name. They call you what's on that straw man ID. Both the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution and Section 2AA of Title II United States Code require that the apportionment base of each state, see, they talking about who's going to get these funds for the purposes of reapportionment of representatives following the decennial census, include all persons whose usual place of residence was in that state as of the designated census date, regardless of their immigration status. Status don't matter. Your ass over here. These laws, affirmed by the executive branch, long-standing historical practice, do not permit the exclusion of inhabitants of the United States from the apportionment based solely on the ground that they lack a lawful immigration status. You can't get out of it. Just because you don't do it don't mean you can get out of it.
Yes, Lord.
You still stuck. They still gonna count you, even if you don't got a lawful immigration status. Even if you're more on Facebook and on YouTube with 1,000 followers and your ass ain't changed the name. Even if you're more and you're a national grand chief and you telling everybody else don't do the census. Guess what? By not doing nothing, you did one. Reflecting this legal background and the values of each representation and respect that the Constitution and laws embody, it is the policy of the United States that reapportionment shall be based on the total number of persons residing in the several states without regard for immigration status. How many times they gonna tell you? How many times they gonna tell you? I don't care if you're more. We counting your ass. Ain't your ass using public benefit? Is y'all spending cash? Don't y'all got credit cards? So what is y'all talking about? What is niggas talking about? Ain't niggas asking for donations? Ain't niggas doing a YouTube, a Facebook, and telling you if you want to donate, PayPal me at or cash me at? What you mean you ain't doing a corporate contract? It's fraud. And I got my Black's Law. Now let me look up fraud. Let me look up fraud. And like I say, the consulate still ain't came out with nobody and said nothing. Y'all ain't tried to call in a private and know what I'm saying? Nothing. Y'all ain't did nothing. Damn sure ain't got no proof. I know y'all ass in hell right now. But it is what it is. It seems like this shit just need to get stomped out completely. Since can't nobody answer for this shit. Hold up. Oh, fast. Let me find fraud for you. It should be, you know what I'm saying? It should not be hard. It's a long. Okay. Let me see if I can put this in the screen. Let me see if you can see. Hold up. Y'all see that? An intentional perversion of truth. You know, shit intentional when somebody tell you shit fraud and you don't correct it. You keep trying to defend it. It's intentional. It's fraud with a capital F. So let me read. An intentional perversion of truth for the purpose of inducing another in reliance upon it to part with some valuable thing belonging to him or to surrender a legal right. By definition. And like I said, I'm going like I'm this shit go all the way to the top. Whoever's sanctioning this shit and ain't saying nothing, your ass fraud. Facts. And this shit going until it get acknowledged and somebody make a correction around here, it's gonna be dookie on my Timberlands. You know what I'm saying? Get back. Ensuring that the apportionment base and state level tabulation include all inhabitants each state. In preparing the report to the president required under Section 141, Title 13, United States Code, the Secretary should report the tabulation of total population by state that reflect the whole number of persons whose usual residence was in each state. As of the designated state in Section 141A, Title 13, U.S. Code, without regard to immigration status. They gonna keep telling you out of your status. We counting your ass. In addition, the Secretary should use tabulation of population reflecting the whole number of persons whose usual residence was in each state as of the census date, without regard to immigration status. In reports provided by the governor, officers of public bodies have a responsibility for legislative enforcement and districting of each state under Section 141, Title 13 U.S. Code. Data quality. The Secretary should take all necessary steps consistent with laws to ensure the total population information presented to the President and to the states is accurate and complies with all applicable laws. Revocation. Executive Order 13880. This is what they was talking about with the public charge bill from Donald Trump, excluding all illegal aliens. It was good for qualified aliens, just illegal. General provisions. Nothing in this order should be construed to impair or otherwise affect the authority granted by law to an executive department or agency or the head thereof or the functions of the director or the office of management and budget related to budgetary, administration, and legal proposals. This order should be implemented consistent with applicable law and subject to the availability of appropriations. This order is not intended to or does not create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable at law or in equity by any party against the United States, its department, agencies, entities, officers, employees, agents, or any other person. Bam. So they told you basically what their census was for. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because you more is dependent on them now. Y'all dependent on federal public benefit, and y'all didn't do a census. So when y'all go try and get them benefits, what you finna look like in a system is Dred Scott. Your ass finna be 3/5. When you go to get something done, and now you need this, and now you need that, your ass is 3/5. That's who you is not asking. You ain't the whole person. And they just told you the census is about apportionment of the trust. So what you think they gonna apportion Dred Scott when he come asking for rights? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Incompetence. This is why don't nobody want to bring their ass out here. Niggas don't want to sit in this seat because it's questions to be answered. This shit ain't just about the last couple of years. It's about your whole tenure. Whoever want to step up, your whole tenure is on display. You ain't never knew what this shit meant. Oh, that's that. Now let's go through Zodiac a little bit. Let's go through this a little bit. Because more, I don't know what you more on. Let's go through it a little bit. I'm gonna start. Let me see. Preface. The Zodiac Constitution. Moore's adepts, Moore's scientists, master masons, Eastern stars, sheiks, neophytes, great PhDs, LLD, the erudite jurisprudence, amanuensis, masters, and world scholars have studied and marveled upon analyzing the written Zodiac Constitution. It's highly qualified document penned by C.M. Bay, third 30-degree, 360-degree, free Moorish master mason, master astrologer, PhD, LLD, and constitutional law. This master work was copyrighted registered in the Library of Congress, Copyright Office, and with the Department of Justice at Washington, D.C., United States Republic of North America. Interested in effective literary characteristics about C.M. Bay's written Zodiac Constitution, which go beyond the fact of its being clear, simple, and direct. More scholars will take note that it maintains the ancient Moabite, more scientific, metaphysical, and spiritual approach to the number 7 in harmony with the natural constitution of man's makeup. Hold up. Metaphysical and spiritual approach to the number 7 in harmony with the natural constitution of man's makeup. You know what that sounds like to me? The natural constitution of man's makeup? It sounds like the Zodiac trying to get you back to the fitra. I ain't got the definition of it. Let me see if I can get it. Y'all know what fitra mean? For people who don't like mysticism. I'm a Wi-Fi messing up. Okay.
I got you.
I get it. I'm like, hold up. I'm good. I got you. I appreciate it. This the fitra, y'all. Fitra is a state of purity and innocence Muslims believe all humans to be born with. Fitra is an Arabic word that usually translates as original disposition, natural constitution. innate nature. So, that's part of Sunniism. So okay, in harmony with Sunniism, right? With the national constitution of man's makeup. This is in harmony with the Oh, okay, that's what y'all saying. All the learned intellectuals of the varied and advanced Gnostic schools of the world and the government, no doubt, must appreciate its uncluttered directness and integrity towards y'all. Well, shit. If y'all appreciate the Zodiac Constitution uncluttered directness and integrity towards justice, I know y'all appreciate Portage. I know y'all love the way we get a message. The written Zodiac was not readily available to the masses due to the nature of limited access to more schools of learning and the suppression of information, practices of Union State society, politics and other society, policies of clubism culture. The true hit, and y'all see why. Okay, so we didn't have the information because of these people. Now we supposed to get the true history and law of North America has never been revealed to the subjugated masses. This anti-social practice is part of the necessary socialization tools for maintaining veiled economic, political, and bureaucratic servitude in the Americas, particularly in the North Gate. Let us be qualified in our understanding that the Zodiac Constitution is not just an actual written 7-article document as presented to you for reading, historical analysis, and law study. The general public must have access to consciousness involving the true history and scientific foundation of civilization and culture on Earth. Thus, one immediately and wisely recognizes that what actually comprises the Zodiac Constitution and elemental nature of what inspired CMA to produce the inclusively complex scale of this compact and evidence treaty on right law government. What comprises the Zodiac Constitution is expressed and revealed in the first opening paragraph of Article 1 as written by CMA. His literary work have come manifest by way of a knowledge of the Zodiac or workings of nature. By Morse code for civilization and sciences mentioned. And so one can surmise that astrology, the 12 signs of the Zodiac, and expansion of the mathematics involving the numbers 0 through 9, the science of geometry, and the Arabic alphabet comprise Moabite, Morse science. The Arabic alphabet? The culture and foundation of civilization on the planet Earth. So our natural disposition has to do with Arabic. According to the Zodiac Constitution. Foundation of civilization on planet Earth, a logistical study of the Zodiac Constitution should generate years of research and recovery of world culture and true American history for all who seek truth. Let us affirm our honor for our ancient mothers and fathers, embrace knowledge and shun ignorance. Are we supposed to shun ignorance? Because I'm shunning it. Moore's telling me just unify. They're supposed to believe in this. They saying it's their constitution. Help uplift fallen humanity. Hebrew Haqs Salam, Huritan Al Islam, Assalamu Alaikum, Vadi Makum. This all Arabic, y'all. Taj Tariq Bey, of Freemore, son of a widow, and all the rest of this. So he wrote the preface. So I know he agree with this stuff. Through the whole Zodiac. I just showed y'all a whole lot with just the beginning. You supposed to shun ignorance? Arabic is our language, huh? Our original disposition is fitra. Sound like Moors is Mohammedans, like Noble Ali said. Sound like Moors is Sufi Muslims and Mohammedans. At least the ones that's following the Wali, Noble Ali. That's why I keep telling Moors, and this is what I'm exposing. If you got a body politic, you're supposed to have a Wali. Who is your Wali? And I know people don't want to ask this out loud because I didn't even want the title of a sheik when we was making what we was making. I know some of these people don't want the title of Wally. You act like it all you want until people start saying that name, and it's a vibration to go with that name. Because now that name finna hunt your ass down. You better be a Wally. You're gonna get exposed as not a Wally. This is what's happening now. People getting exposed. They said they was something. Now they get exposed as not something. And it's feelings involved because Moors is feeling, they get their feelings involved. You know, they know these personalities. And I don't care about your feelings. Because I can show you in the literature, Allah gonna say, I got a better right. I got a better right that you still obey me. And if you obey, if you got feelings for them that bad, take your ass over there and get the pain with them. Get their punishment. This is what Allah saying in the Holy Quran in Mecca. Let me see. Now, I'm gonna go to some more stuff. Get in here. I'm gonna go to Article 6. Every Moor looking for the answer. This the answer. The one and only universal moral law for unity, peace, and economic and social progress. Ain't this what y'all want? The Moor Zodiac Constitution is the only universal, unchanged moral law for the human family. For the human family. For unity, human equality, respect, peace, and economic and social progress. Therefore, every Moor, the Bays and L's, must be guided by this Constitution and book, Clock of Destiny. Do that which is right by reason. You got to be righteous. And have respect for the white lawmakers and citizens of the Magna Carta Union Society of the 50 states in order to demand respect from them. First paragraph of what's saying is the only answer for unity in economic peace and social progress. Respect. These niggas want to unify without respect. Like nobody respect nobody. You talking about some unity. I don't even want to talk to you. Like what? So you got to do all that and respect the white, have respect for the white lawmakers and citizens of the Magna Carta. If you want respect from them. And Moors won't respect from them. Moors want to be recognized by the de facto. But they don't have balance. They don't want to do that paperwork. They don't want to do the de facto paperwork. The de facto came and told you, look, I speak this language. All our shit fake and synthetic. If you want anything from us, you got to do a fake and synthetic process. And Moors try to trick the de facto. No, we de jure. We don't do nothing de facto. And then, why you done drove up here in a car? Why you done pulled out their ID and their credit cards? Why you wearing clothes you done bought from their stores and glasses you done got from their doctors? And the hairstyle you done paid for with their fiat. You's a goddamn lie. That's why when y'all ass catch cases, they calling your ass that damn name you been using. They throwing it in your face. You know this name. You know it well. Shit. So hold up. That's the first paragraph. Because I know somebody going to put that on me. Somebody going to say that I'm speaking up for the de facto. This is why I come showing y'all in your own documents. This is why I'm going to show you in your own documents. The same way this is how I enforce on them. When I go to the de facto, I get their own documents. And I throw it in their face. And call them hypocrites. The same way I'm doing you Moors. So, here we go some more. Hold up. Oh, fast. The white peoples of the Union are guided by their Magna Carta traditions and customs, and the Moors are guided by the Zodiac constitutional law. Don't it sound a lot like this? Don't it sound a lot like this going on? Mm-hmm. It sounds like the Moors got their own seal. What you worried out here for? I mean, over here for? It sounded like that. So how can, if you walk the Constitution, see, Moors have identified with the straw. They don't look at their straw as being in the Magna Carta system. Your straw is in the Magna Carta system. That's what they mean by respect their system. You didn't make the straw. You ain't gave yourself no birth certificate, but you using the shit. So have some respect. You want to use it, they got rules for it. If you want to do it the correct way, you're supposed to be competent. Nevertheless, their custom and traditions, including themselves, must be respected by the Moors without submitting themselves to any other Magna Carta customs. This is why we reserve our rights when we doing contracts. This is why Noble Drew Ali talk about handling the affairs of men. We reserving rights. The affairs of men is contract. It's only men can contract. You can't contract till you at the age of majority. Send your kid to McDonald's and try to get a job. They too young. They can't contract. So you respecting them is doing the process, but you respecting yourself. You reserving all rights. I'm still a Moor in this contract. I don't care what y'all say. Our contract is with the Republic. So I'm reserving all rights. Don't Article 4, Section 4, right to Republican form of government in the Constitution. That which is termed the Christian law, a rule of action recorded on paper and supported by authority and force. The Zodiac law of nature is recorded in the wisdom of women and men and supported by moral intelligence, the greatest law. They just told your ass public and private. They got the public, we got the private. They law put on paper in the public, our law recorded in the mental status. How you even filling out the paperwork if you don't know what to say? How can you even manifest if you're not what it is already? The law of attraction. And then they told you our law supported by moral intelligence, the greatest law. We superior to them. All they got is paperwork. We can do that and this. Knowledge of Zodiac masonry as shown in this Moorish constitution and also in my book Clock of Destiny Volume 1 and 2 will prevent a Moorish American, he or she, from indulging in crime. They then would not have to appear in the courtroom to stand trial. Should a Moorish American who has this Constitution Book 1 and 2 indulge in crimes such as narcotics, robbery, forgery, prostitution, illegal whiskey, alcohol, illegal games, gambling, peace breaking, violence, and disrespect for the law of the city, the county, the state, and federal, then they have incriminated themselves and therefore will be penalized. This Constitution card and book definitely does not protect criminals. Be well. Now, some people gonna think that this make you a citizen because you got respect. But no, you want a motherfucker to respect your law, don't you? Is they a more subject because they respect your law? Mm-hmm. Was the judge made a more subject when he dismissed my case? Because I had to speak my law to do that. They saying contract. You want to get some shit done, you need to have some respect. I don't care if we is in dishonor. Everybody in dishonor over here. This is what they saying. And I'm not taking up for them. I'm telling you more, if y'all want to get some shit done, this is how to do it. And then when somebody got something to say, I'm saying they ain't did nothing. I know they ain't did nothing because they reading straight out the book and don't nothing work like that. This is how you can tell a fake. Because they acting like they know and they ain't did nothing. They acting like this stuff goes straight out the book. It don't. This is why can't nobody show you no proof. Mm-hmm. This is why I can speak with power and can't nobody say nothing. Because they know I'm telling the truth. They know they ain't got no damn proof. And they know I can go right in their own constitution and condemn their ass. So, if you commit a real crime and got an injured party, then they have incriminated themselves and therefore will be penalized. This Constitution card and book definitely does not protect criminals. Be well. Now, for anybody that think that's wrong, anybody think that, man, that's making you a U.S. citizen. I'm going to say this. Go to Divine Warning. Read the first paragraph. Noble Drew Ali said, if any group of people violate the free national laws of a free national constitution, you done committed a divine sin. What's the difference? What's the difference? Should a Moorish American who has this constitution, which means you violated this constitution. If you got the constitution, you know not to do this stuff. So if any group of people violate, your ass are undesirable. It's the same in here. If you violate in here, take your ass to jail. Because we don't want nobody violating us. And we don't do slave principles for all the Moors that think they somebody master. So who is you to tell somebody else to do some shit and you ain't held to the same standard? Let me see if there's somebody I need to block. Islam, we don't have no rights under any de facto corporations. You or we need to build our own government. Take that energy and put into your nation state. Let's up. So hold up, because you might finna get blocked. Because I'm finna show you something. This is my constitution. You ain't got to claim it. I don't know what rights you get. Because me and you ain't in the same body politic. So you don't speak for me. You know, I ain't no nigga woman that get spoke for. So here we go again. Article 4 of the Zodiac Constitution. Every lawmaker, the heads of the industry, business, and enterprise in the 50 States Union Order are obligated members and citizens of the Magna Carta Christian Church, temple system of Christ and King of the Jews, meaning jury over the wealth and culture of the living Moorish nation of North America. This is a contract. Since they is trustees over my shit, I can demand protection and whatever else I want from it. So I don't know what you talking about. You can't demand it. Therefore, by the Moor Zodiac Constitution, the Moors, the Bays and L, so maybe you ain't a Moor, can demand adequate employment, food, clothing, shelter, medical care, equal rights, respect, protection from mob violence, rape justice, otherwise without being obligated to the Union Church and religious system of the Order of Christ, the White Sun, idol God. So, like I said, you can demand protection if you want to under this Zodiac. This is a new contract, and whatever more, like this, the shit I be talking about. Y'all let a Moor come in and talk for y'all. That's on y'all. Don't no more speak for me. This the problem now. People just running their mouth. I ain't with none of y'all. Show me the contract. Niggas got to prove themselves if they want to come over here with me. I ain't easy. So back to where I was at. You know what I'm saying? This Constitution card and book definitely does not protect criminals. Be well. The Clock of Destiny, Moorish American card, I don't even need all that because they ain't got no Clock of Destiny cards no more. Not that I'm aware of. A Moorish American cannot be convicted on false accusations, frame-up charges. The evidence against a Moorish American must be concrete proof beyond a shadow of a doubt. The Moorish nation of 150 million, 1951 of the USA should not be destroyed for lack of truth and knowledge of the law and constitution of the Moors. Islam. I know the truth stand alone. That's why I just said it. Islam. Like if you want to get in disagreement, I ain't on your live. Y'all can go find some business. Because I don't need I'm going to keep saying that. I don't need nobody. I don't need none of these body politics. I'm not on here looking for help. I'm on here doing the duty. And ain't no nigga or no more going to come on my live and teach other than what I'm talking about. Get your own platform. I don't need nobody. This is what niggas don't understand. I know y'all shocked and appalled. I'm shocked and appalled. I got to curse everybody ass out because they ain't listening. Because this shit started to be like harassment. If I tell you I'm straight, is you going to keep talking about you gay? Like more supposed to, this the shit I be talking about. More supposed to be competent, right? And more supposed to be, I just said what the divine warning was, right? I'm finna show y'all he in violation. This is what I'm finna show you. See, time. You finna get a real lesson right now. You finna get a real lesson. I just showed you and told people you violate somebody's constitution, you violate their rights. You violating their freedom of religion. You gonna come tell me what I am. This the shit I'm talking about. You are undesirable. For the record, right now, you are undesirable. This the shit that's going on. Now let me get divine warning. This is the shit that's going on. Y'all letting some motherfucking sheep come bring their ass as if they know. And I know what it is. Y'all don't like how I talk, but I'm doing this for a reason. Because I want all y'all to bring y'all ass out, and one by one, I'm going to chop y'all ass up and show ain't none of y'all on my level. None of y'all. For the record. All praise be to Allah. Now watch this. Since you want to correct me, I want to know why you just committed sin. Because it's a sin for any group of people to violate the national constitutional laws of a free national government and cling to the names and the principles that delude to slavery. You just violated. We just told you what our constitution was. You just violated it. You just gonna tell us what our religion is. We not. What you mean we? Ain't no we. Now, more is supposed to be constitutional. It's a sin to violate it, right? Hold up. Let's go to this. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise of religion. So I just told a nigga what my religion was, and they try to prohibit the free exercise of my religion. Or bridging the freedom of speech. And they just try to make me stop saying the message I'm putting out. Now, I know what I'm saying. This the message I'm putting out. I ain't putting out no other message. You get your own platform for that. Or the press. This is my press. I'm putting out my own message. I got the right to say whatever the hell I want to say, I'm going to say it. Or right of the people to peaceably assemble, and we in peace. Everybody here wanted to hear this message. They don't want the traders and everybody from outside. We peaceably assembling. Go get y'all own page. And to petition the government for redress of grievances. That's First Amendment. All you more is supposed to be constitutional. So I'm going to give y'all page 4 out Cook County. Mind your own, find your own. I'm not on here for none of y'all help, bro. Like real talk. I'm not on here for nobody. Ain't shit y'all can tell me that's going to change anything I'm doing. Everything is good, working, is straight. We got our kidder. We got our teacher. Noble Drew Ali literature. Ain't none of y'all doing shit nowhere. I didn't ask for proof for so long. This is why y'all keep coming out acting like y'all know something. They want to come on my live and act like they know something to get credibility. They don't know I'm just going to chop their ass up right here. You ain't got nothing. Y'all ain't did shit. Ain't none of y'all did nothing. I can look at the people and tell you ain't did nothing. Some of y'all probably scared. If you do got some probably scared to show it, because then I'm going to ask how long you been in the movement and why you ain't been showed this to the people. All y'all asses sat down. Moorish American Constant. The Lenape tribe treaty people. And whenever y'all want to do it, we can do it. And everybody else who know I'm on your ass and I ain't said your name yet. Like I'm really at like 5-6 body politics right now. All their ass in the way. And I'm waiting for them to say my name so I ain't got to feel bad off what I'm going to do. Because as y'all can see, I don't just, like, this ain't for play for me. I'm going to destroy your whole body politic. That shit over with. The Moorish American Constant is fraud. That shit over with. Who finna believe it when nobody gonna come in the public and defend that shit? Mm-hmm. Everybody pointing fingers at the other person. When the people who commission is saying the Consul General is C now. That dissolve it right there. I ain't said it. They said it. He old and saying the same shit. That's what they said. I ain't said it. That's why when they said it, I didn't jump on top of it. Because that wasn't my purpose. I didn't want people thinking, yeah, I got them on to say, no, this ain't my purpose. My purpose ain't for just total destruction. I know it may look like that, but that's because y'all don't see what I see. I'm looking through these people. I know what I'm talking about, so I know if you bringing up some dumb shit that don't even got nothing to do with it, your ass a distraction. I know if you calling my phone talking about I just want to talk about this, you already had a chance to talk. I'm not wasting my time with you. This is what's wrong with these people. Talking about it's our obligation. No, it ain't our obligation. So when we try to talk to you, you try to teach us some shit. So we tell you know what, we good. We good. You do you, we gonna do us. Now when the machine is up and running, you want some time. As if our time is free like your time. No, nigga, we working. There's a reason you got free time. No. For us to have free time, we gotta move this over and move that over. So no, you know what? If I really don't want to talk to you, yeah, I'm gonna need some allodium. Cause I don't give my time for free. I'm not a free ass nigga. You gonna run some allodium. Otherwise, watch my videos. Why you think we make so many videos? Cause I can sleep good, cause I know I done gave everybody everything. Y'all lazy ass ain't watched the shit. So I don't know, like, my point was to come on here and show y'all, because the stuff I'm showing y'all is like, oh, this is why I'm talking about the census. It's already happened. What I'm showing y'all, what I'm doing is I'm taking Moses and doing an Al-Qaeda. I'm showing you why we was doing certain stuff for the last year. Because now we super straight. We good right now. The Moors ain't. Why not? Who y'all was listening to? See, the Moors don't want to go through. They don't want to go through the coroner's report. They don't want to understand why they got the same status as dead people right now. And we like, you ain't coming with us. Because if you don't learn from your past, you're gonna repeat the shit. You know how many times you heard that? So you want to repeat it with us? No, you don't want to repeat nothing with us. You better go read. So the Moors don't want to understand why they in a dead status and why they ass need the de facto now. Because the de facto proving it now. You ain't growing your own food. All y'all ass working a job. What if they stop the business? What you gonna eat? And you know you got kids. They'll starve the nationality out you niggas. That's what I'm saying. Niggas is acting like they really that hard. Y'all not that hard. They starve your ass out. You know what I'm saying? How you think we signed over our nationality? The Moors gave up nationality, their birthright in 1774. And agreed to be Negro black colored. How you think we agreed? You think we was just pussy? No, the same way you're gonna agree this time. You ain't got no food, the kid crying, and your ass done been laid off by your national grand sheik. Now where the answers at? No, like where the answers at? Who got the answer, bro? Cause we try to give people answers and they try to shit on the answer, but they don't got no answer. So I'm wondering what they want people to do. They can't get a corporate contract. The only thing they can do is resort to crime. You want to beg for donations? That's the new thing. Moors begging. Y'all know we can't reach our highest degree of spirituality begging. So yeah, I wasn't planning on showing that I got the right to say what I want to say, but I ain't know people's gonna be. I know it's all type of tactics though. But I'm letting y'all know every time y'all come, I'm blasting y'all ass, and then I'm finna block you. See, I know how to deal with y'all ass. I ain't zero tolerance. That's how to deal with it. Soon as y'all come up, boom, blast his ass. That way they know, just don't even come over here. Because obviously y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about, and y'all trying to send people off. Like, I ain't going for none of it. Stiff arming that shit. Just like I showed in the Zodiac. We shunning ignorance. See, the problem with unifying is all these damn ideologies of wars. This is why we talk about the Wally. If your ass ain't connected to the straight path, you can't even come over here anyway. We don't want to hear about, you know what I'm saying, what we need to do for protection, because that shit beneath us. Y'all talking about protection on the physical realm. which allow us to know you're not who you saying you is. You ain't a master. You're not a master. Like I don't like with all this stuff going on and people not taking their responsibility and not ain't nobody coming out explaining this stuff to the constant. I don't see no masters over there. Who's a master? Ain't nobody a master over there. Facts. Per Circle 7. See, niggas think I'm so direct, people think I'm disrespectful. But I'm gonna prove what I just said. I'm gonna say it, and a nigga can bring their ass on here now. Correct this. Correct this. You know what I'm saying? Correct it. And I'm steady wondering why people just trying to come over here and collab with me and tell me what I got ain't it, as if they help, as if I'm the nigga bro. I need to learn how to do business. Like, is this reverse psychology or something?
I wouldn't even want to call it reverse psychology, bro.
Shit, like what? Like y'all know that's doing the opposite effect, right?
Right.
Every time y'all come over here, I'm blocking y'all ass, and I ain't never gonna talk to you again.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever come to me with that shit. And I know people are like, man, I'm supposed to be loving and all that, man. And look, all is 100 years ago. Let me go back to this. Because you Moors is in the way. Hold up. Okay. So there isn't but one supreme issue for my people to use to redeem that which was lost, and that is through the above statements. Then the lion and the lamb can lie down together in yonder hills. Excuse me. Just off them 2 sentences. Y'all ain't did what he said. Y'all ain't put no free national name and religion on the record. So what the fuck is y'all like? And I'm using this language on purpose. I want y'all to know what time it is. What is y'all so nice about and so happy about? Because he said it isn't but one supreme issue for my people to use to redeem that which was lost. We ain't did it. So we ain't got that which was lost. What is y'all happy about? What is niggas celebrating and cutting ribbons and opening? Like what? Niggas did something? Is the lion and the lamb lying together in yonder hills or something? Did I miss the news conference? Did Joe Biden and Trump do a news conference and hand this shit over the light? Since y'all claiming the IRS and all this? In the most constant.
God.
Y'all niggas in fantasy Morocco. Yeah, I'm teaching them. Don't worry about it. They ass getting it now. They just ain't getting it how they want it. See, this is what happened. This is what happened, y'all. During the Piscean age, you elders had y'all time. And y'all was on that nice, happy, joy church shit. Now we in the part of what I'm finna read. The great God Allah is wrathful. He mad because you niggas was trading. And y'all traded so long, we done got into the Aquarian age. And once the Aquarian age hit, it turned everything on its head. So everything you was talking don't work no more. And everything we doing work now. You don't know the principles no more. And now the principles coming through us. And now that prophecy, where the new more gonna come sit the old more down and carry out the law, y'all just seen it in real time when the old more tried to correct me, and I sat his ass down in this classroom and carried out the law, teaching. That's what that means. We gotta sit them down and teach them now. That's what it is. They not the way. They ass is outdated. You can't put new wine in old wine skins. Ain't that a Bible scripture?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't we in a new age?
Yep.
Ain't it new light that need to be coming in this new age? It ain't gonna go in the old wine skin. So what the old wineskins want to leave for? The only thing I can think the old wineskin want to leave for is to lead all the people off a cliff. Because that's the only thing the old wineskin can do. Because you can't put new wine in old wineskins. Facts. So I don't expect you old ass elders to understand me. I keep telling y'all I'm the Abdal. Only me and Allah know my mission. I don't need permission from none of you niggas. And y'all should just get out our way. That's why I'm showing you how volatile I am. I'm giving you a warning. Get the fuck out of my way. Like, I don't play by y'all rules. I'm a Khalifa. I'm a ruler my damn self. I make rules my damn self. Fuck, I'm gonna go by your rules. Go look up what a rule is. Go look up what rules mean and go look up what a ruler is. And then go look up Surah 2 Ayat 30. And Allah said, I'm the ruler down here. So niggas is getting like, niggas is getting they ego all worked up because I'm looking at myself as a ruler. Who is he? Nigga, I'm the Khalifa. I'm who Allah said I am. That's who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm irate because you dumb motherfuckers been in this shit for 30, 40 years and ain't even read a Quran. Can't even decode a Quran. And trying to lead something. See, I'm irate because I'm coming to realize why we been in this. It's y'all. It's the old man that don't want to stop driving the damn car. Because he can't see no more. The Moorish Science Temple of America. See, somebody else might need to get blocked. The Moorish Science Temple of America, as currently constructed today, is frauds over here. And matter of fact, since you talking about them, I'm gonna get on y'all ass. All y'all can get this boot. All y'all can get this boot in y'all ass. And you notice I ain't gotta improvise. I go straight off the dome. I'm gonna get in y'all ass. The Moorish Science Agents of America. That's who y'all is. Now, how do I want to get in that ass first? First, let me go to Divine Warning. I mean, not Divine Warning, Divine Constitution. Y'all see how people keep trying to, y'all see how people keep trying to big up their group as if they not culpable? Now, you can speak after I destroy their ass. That's what you can do. After they get this work, then you can speak. Since people making judgments without knowledge on my shit. And I know a lot raffle because when I come on here, I don't even be wanting to do this like that. I get to talking about it and I'm like, yeah, it's that time, bro. It's that time. Now, this Divine Constitution and Bylaws. I'm going to go straight to Act 5. This is what I'm going to go to. This organization of the Moorish Science Temple of America is not to cause any confusion or to overthrow the laws and constitution of the said government, but to obey hereby. They talking about the United States. How I know they talking about the United States? I'm finna go to their statement that they done traded all the rest of the Moors out for. So now, after I show this, you can tell me how y'all misunderstood. Because y'all got a statement on everybody. Y'all asked Tekashi 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all vouching for the de facto that nobody shot their birthright. It's y'all. And maybe you don't know this, but I don't care. You brought them up, so they ass getting this shit too. So here we go. Southern Poverty Law Center. And they got us as more sovereign citizens. I ain't finna read the whole thing. Y'all can read this. And you see they got a few more in here, sovereign citizens, you know. Call them Negroes. All this shit. Now here is the Moorish Science Temple. I'm gonna read this. The origins of the Moorish sovereign citizen movement are difficult to ascertain and often misunderstood. According to law enforcement sources, Moorish sovereign citizens are closely affiliated with the Moorish Science Temple of America and trace their roots to the creation of the MST of A in 1913 and its founder, Noble Drew Ali. Some more sovereigns are known to affiliate with the MSTFA, but certainly not all MSTFA chapters are linked to sovereign citizens. In fact, the MSTFA issued a statement in July 2011. So they got a 10-year-old statement condemning sovereign citizen practices and denying any association with radical and subversive more sovereign groups. For any temple talking about unifying. This is what y'all did. This is what y'all did. This is y'all. This is y'all. The Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc., which is not what Noble Drew Ali brought. He didn't bring the ink. And they know it because they got it different in here. They know what it is. They know what the difference is. They know what the difference is. Once again, it ain't a typo. They know what the difference is. So, at the outset, we state that we, the Moorish Science Temple of America, are indeed empathetic to those who have been fraudulently misled by those who claim to be affiliated with the Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. So, which one is it? Is it we at the temple or people affiliated with the Inc.? Which one is it? The Moorish Science Temple of America was founded by Noble Drew Ali. See, this is the real one, the real temple. They the Inc. They this up here. They ain't the real temple. They ain't what Noble Drew Ali brought. 1980, the Moorish Science Temple of America was founded for the express purpose of uplifting fallen humanity. Due to the ubiquitous nature of the Moorish Science Temple of America, is also a movement, a Moorish national divine movement. In recent times, there has been a renewed interest in the Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. and its teachers. Why y'all keep changing from Inc. to like why? I wonder why. This renewed interest has been sparked in some instances by way of a foreign teaching. It's my teaching. Well, it wasn't mine then, but my shit foreign, which has attempted to creep its way into the philosophy and doctrine of the Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc., which we not. Today, some people are under the misconception and erroneous notion that the Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. is a place where one can learn how to forego their civic duty of paying taxes. So how the hell? This is how you see this is the fuckery. Yeah, I know the ink is a scam. I know it. This is the fuckery. Okay, she got a temple under James Lomax Bay Clark. Okay, I don't know them. Harry Kirkman, along with Kirkman Bay, who sold out. Okay, Islam then. Okay, you sounding, know what I'm saying? You sounding more official. I appreciate that. But I'm gonna get through this first still anyway. Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. is a place where one can learn how to forego their civic duty of paying taxes. So I want to know. This is what I want to know. I want to know, how is Moors have a civic duty to pay taxes if they're not U.S. citizens? Because the temple love to say we USA citizens, which I know is a lie because when you do SS5 form, ain't no USA citizen on it. It's on the U.S. Islam. I agree with you. Sound like you know what you're talking about. So Islam. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people see, like, I make corrections. She sounds like she knows what she's talking about. So, hey, I'm going to speak the truth about it. Hey, Islam. But, like, don't, see, people ain't used to me. Just because I know you don't, and you, like, say I know you in the group, and me and you cool or whatever. If your group on garbage, like, it don't matter because me and you cool. I'm talking about the group. I don't care, like, whatever. And if you take that personal, then I'm finna X you out. If I can't say the truth for any reason, like, your ass out of here. That's what it is. So, like she said, this ain't the real one, like I was saying. But they saying they not forgetting going they do to pay tax, which mean they citizens. What is you paying taxes for if you got a birthright? You paying taxes if you getting some shit for free. And what is you paying taxes for if these people ain't honoring the principles? Zodiac say we ain't, know what I'm saying, until they honor the principles, we ain't paying shit. Taxes without representation. Look, they say they ain't trying to obtain a straw man or assert their so-called sovereignty. They ain't got no sovereignty. We assertively declare that the Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. is in no form or fashion a sovereign citizen movement, attack, protest the movement. Consequently, our teachers are diametrically opposed to that ideology. So hold up. They just said right here, they not trying to obtain no straw men or get no sovereignty. So guess what? Y'all ain't doing no SS5 for them, and y'all ain't taking it out for being a U.S. citizen. You ain't trying to get no sovereignty. So if your shit is still labeled Dre Scott, I'm trying to see. I got Dread up here. I got the Dread. That was the other day. So if you still Dred Scott, you know Dred Scott, that was his problem, no standing. And they don't have to honor all that, you know what I'm saying, pertains to him. If you still like this in the temple, all y'all else did was a name change. Y'all didn't change the status. So you walk around with an L in the Bay and you still they slave because you still paying their ass taxes voluntarily. And y'all dumbass made a statement trying to condemn us, but really enslaved y'all damn self. This is why they want to unify. We ain't unifying with none of y'all ass. Go on get y'all shots since y'all pledging allegiance and y'all ain't protesting taxes. Y'all shouldn't be protesting them vaccines neither. That's the whole thing about pledging allegiance. You a damn slave. Do whatever they tell you. Because y'all sold us under the bus. So the sister says she's not with that group, and I appreciate that because I was going to go in on their ass, even though I had to say that anyway. But I don't mess with none of these people. As far as communicating and all that, hit me up in the inbox, and then we'll set up something where we chop it up on the private side and see what it is. You know what I'm saying? See if we got some principles that can be aligned up or whatever. You know. So what I'm going through is a bunch of principles. It ain't just about the Mac. As you can see, the temple, the ink stuff, that shit is fraud. The Mac is fraud. It's a couple other body policies I can name too. But they ain't really stepped up out of their boundary too hard. So I say, you know what, it ain't my job to crush everybody politic. I'm just gonna crush the ones that come over this way with that garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions? Or you got something you need, you know what I'm saying? Get off.
No, I mean, I think we're doing good right here because the whole point is all the stuff is out in the street. And like I said, ain't no compulsion in Islam. These people need to figure out what it is. And the whole thing about, everybody's trying to make all these different statements. My thing is just the main thing that I see that the issue is sometimes we just got to shut up and listen to hear what everybody else is saying. What ends up happening is they hear a piece of it, and you only been told a piece in the lie, a piece of the truth in the lie you was told in the first place. So why don't you give everybody an opportunity to say exactly what it is that they try to say before you start trying to piggyback on and putting in what your body politic does, this, that, and the third. That's the reason why we got the no soliciting up here, because sometimes oil and water don't mix. And so until we done verified that what it is that it is, there's no reason for you to put these comments in here because you don't know how we coming and I don't know how you come. So how we gonna say Islam clap on all this other stuff when some of these same people that did that and threw our people that ran them right off a fucking cliff?
And your ass in dishonor if you talking about unifying with everybody. That ain't the way. You in dishonor. Show me which Quran you got that out of. Because I'm finna show you where.
And we still don't even know, like what's your authority? What authority is it that your platform is operating off of? Because that's gonna be the issue right there.
Yeah.
That's one of the main issues that's the main reason why we had this issue. That's the root cause.
Yep. That's why niggas think they can demand shit. All you gotta do is listen to them talk.
Mm-hmm.
This is why they get demanding everything.
Right. And I don't even think that's not a female, bro. I think that's a male.
I ain't talking about no. I'm just talking about people in general.
Yeah.
No, I ain't talking about nobody, that specific person. I'm just talking about people. I really was talking about the concept. And this is what I'm talking about. This is the Holy Quran in Mecca. where all our authority comes from. See, a lot of y'all don't know this. You see this? You see this?
Yep.
The more scientific of America deriving its power and authority from the great Quran of Muhammad to propagate the faith and extend the learning and truth of the great prophet of Ali in America. The key was the great Quran of Muhammad. And that's what I'm in right now. So this is what I want to know. I want to know how we all supposed to mix together and still be in accordance with this book. Because this book is asking a lot of guide you on the right path of those upon whom thou hast bestowed favors, and not the path upon whom wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray. Which telling you is two paths. Which means we can't mix our path with people who not on the straight path. Cause your ass scared. We not finna come out the straight path cause you scared. I don't care what your body politics say. I don't care how black you is. I don't care how Moorish you is. I could care less. And I'ma sleep good. The reason I'm so dramatic is because you y'all people just violate people's rights. I'm supposed to curse your ass out after you violate my rights. I tell you my religion this, you come with something else. Like niggas lucky we ain't in person. I know niggas wouldn't say this shit in person. We wouldn't even have these problems. Niggas do this shit online because they got chic in their name and they title. So when they talking to me, you know, they know the people looking at me as something, so they gotta be seen as something. So let me try and correct them. And then, no, that shit wrong. You gotta come with some proof. It ain't like I ain't never wrong. It's just y'all don't know what y'all talking about. That's all. That's why I show proof all the time. And that's why I ask for proof, because can't nobody show it. So this is the Al-Fatihah. This is the first chapter of the Holy Quran of Mecca. It's called the opening, because if you don't accept this, you ain't getting none of the rest of the book. Which I just seen one of them don't accept it because he trying to unify everybody. He trying to tell me what I believe and what my shit is. And wonder why they ain't got no life. And y'all niggas be using fiat like that's going, like I be telling niggas that shit don't mean nothing to me. Yeah. See, we could do business. And yeah, I already do business, bro. That ain't nothing new to me. You ain't introducing nothing to me. Cause you doing it under a temple. Like I don't need nothing from you. I don't need your nothing. But y'all need everything over here though. Cause don't nobody believe in y'all old ass. Cause we've been spraying all the elders. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing until the ones that's right bring their ass out. All y'all ass is done. And this, why would anybody question this when you go to the literature and it's gonna say the new Moors is gonna come in and take the old Moors, sit them back and carry out the law? Excuse me. So what all Moors watching this should do, you should look at anybody politic with an old Moor in it and know it's fraud already. Not an old Moor in it, an old Moor running it. If it's an old Moor running it, if it ain't a new Moor carrying out the law, this shit fraud. Per Noble Drew Ali. This is why niggas came out and went against Noble Drew Ali about a month ago. Because they know that's the only thing, that's the only way that they can see the light, that they can see some hope. Is if everybody go against Noble Drew Ali, then they can come out and speak against me. Because I use the literature too much for them. Because I know it's a protection. I know it's a protection. Niggas scared of the literature. That's why they only want to talk in the private. Bring y'all ass on here. The people who disagree. Explain your position on here. They ain't finna do it. They ain't finna do it because they can't do it. They gonna go to their own platform running, mumbling their mouth. And they done mumbled long enough to where we start calling out names. And now they ass pop. Y'all know exactly who we talking about. All y'all ass. All y'all some frauds with no proof. I don't even know why people believe in this stuff with no proof. Okay, somebody quoted Tag Taharka, huh? Taharka don't want to come on here.
Well,
I
it's like
asked him if he wanna come on
it's
here.
like
He
Seeker's got a couple of people that he got. He got Taharka, Johnson. Like,
yeah,
if
he
he
you know what I'm
wants
saying?
to
We spoke
invite
with
people,
brother Taharka.
we can
He don't
definitely.
want to come on here. It's all good. Cause
Yeah,
we don't agree.
I guess these are all the people they calling on out.
Yeah, it's all good. Cause bro, you know why they calling it out? Cause they've been talking about the Mac for years, trying to
Yep.
demolish this shit. And now, you know, the people who was the lamb who was sacrificed came and did it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all though, we did it because it needed to be done. We did it because that shit rotten to the core and dead. And don't shit live in them. Everything that touch it die. Just like the Moore Science Temple Inc. That's why y'all ass quiet. All ass gonna be quiet and try and wait until commerce come back, and then they're gonna try and magically appeal and get back to their shit as if everybody went on pause for a year.
Yeah, and they've been working on stuff.
As if y'all actually got some rights. Like you niggas ain't slaves with L and Bay on the back of y'all name. You niggas hold slaves. And as long as y'all get that statement out, I'm gonna talk about y'all whenever I feel like it. And y'all can, and taking it down ain't enough. You gotta take it down, put up another one. That's the reverse of it. And I know ain't none of this shit gonna happen. And that's my whole point. My whole point is I can go back to divine warning now. We don't do slave principles. So whoever thinking I'm wrong, you ain't saying they wrong for doing it to me. And if I accept that, that's a slave. That's slavery. A slave do that. You do whatever you want to a slave, to an undesirable. See, if I accept that, that's a slave principle. So I ain't gonna accept that. I'm gonna give your ass justice. That's what Moors do. Moors don't just accept garbage. You gonna get these facts. You gonna get some justice back. And our whole purpose is to create the culture. This is a whole new culture. This shit ain't finna happen no more. This ain't finna happen. Anybody got questions, y'all can know what I'm saying. Y'all can ask them. For the people they tagging, if anybody want to come in here on this Budweiser hot seat with they know what I'm saying, ideology, you probably holler at us in a private first. Like I say, you know, we ain't coming on here to argue no way. Now, if you got some shit to explain, if you done did something and you got something to explain to the people, we'll let you on. But as far as message, everybody got their own platform. So, like, I ain't finna fight nobody over their religion. You say you believe that? Okay, believe that. Over now. More or not. So, I don't know what Moors is thinking. Talking about some unity. Because is it even 10,000 Moors on social media? Is it even 50,000 Moors in the country? Real talk, that know they Moors. Like, what is y'all talking about doing? They have more than that to storm the Capitol. So what is Moors talking about doing? And no, I'm not defeatism. I'm not saying that we lost and we can't do nothing. I'm saying you niggas need to go back to the program and wake up your brothers. You need to wake up the blacks before y'all talking about doing something. And I know why they don't want to wake them up, because most y'all ain't been doing y'all job no way. And when they wake up, they're going to be like me, and they're going to start wondering why it's been like this, and they're going to start tracing y'all background, and they're going to see y'all as a whole traitor the whole time. The whole time. Moorish American Consul been out how many years? Talking about a consular court. Is some proof somewhere? It's a case number I can look up. The shit that gets sent to YouTube. Nobody sending no case to YouTube. And Moors who believe in this is dumb as hell. Y'all need this slap in the face. This is what y'all need, because when people be nice, y'all don't understand it. Y'all don't understand nice. I could just tell it to you and then, oh, but they said this. Right. Be a slave then.
No, here's the other thing. All them YouTube courts they did and whatnot, what happened to the court martial or what the marshal that was supposed to be coming?
All that shit from, bro. I got with the consulate 2 years ago, or about 2 years ago. And the reason for me getting with him was because my homie locked up with a bunch of time, and I'm telling him they getting cases sent to consular court. What I'm supposed to tell him, bro? That shit fraud. Ain't none of it happened. Y'all ass was lying. Ain't none of y'all did nothing. This shit crazy. How many people done lost the house? The kids. Went to jail.
Yep.
It done worked its way up to the top. Now the commission was locked up. Now it's people on light call talking about I done lost everything and I wasn't in here for being a sacrificial lamb. And we went over this yesterday. So I ain't got to go super hard, but y'all know what it is. That shit fraud. Everybody claiming Moorish American Consulate. Everybody doing videos together. Don't nobody want to take responsibility. Cool. Blow all that shit up. It's all in dishonor. And since don't nobody want to take responsibility, should nobody care about it. Since ain't nobody did nothing, everybody want to point the finger here. Cool. We gonna just talk about all of it. The whole concept. It's all fraud. It's a dead corpse. It's really worse than that because I'm looking at it as a straight trap, a trick. If you know ain't nobody did nothing but went to jail with this shit, what you steady promoting it for? This is the agent part I be talking about. It's only so many I didn't knows. The shit been around for years. Ain't nobody been saved. Everybody went to jail. What is you steady playing their commercials for? What's the purpose here? What we trying to do? So yeah, for about a year, we held MACG down. We held the MAC down like 50. And we've been telling people we ain't no damn followers. We go off the rule. We follow the principles. And now people see. Something finally happened to where y'all can see. Oh, no, they ain't no followers. No, they ain't that. No, we ain't. No, we really not. It's really the worst thing you want. The worst thing you want for us to follow you and find out you a fraud. So now I got to tell everybody. Everybody that I was telling you was the shit. I got to have balance.
Yep.
Now you a piece of, like, bruh. So I'm hoping the message went out loud and clear. I'm hoping that all you Moors, since y'all in my business, I hope y'all spread this message. I hope it gets to get to anybody in the consulate who feel responsible, that think they can answer this shit. But I know y'all ain't gonna answer because that's why Sharon was jabbing out.
No, somebody should answer. What do you mean? No, somebody answered.
No. She said she ain't nobody been locked up.
They answered a fucking triad, remember? They got every answer for her.
Niggas doing lives on her.
Answer for her.
No, niggas doing lives on her and ain't talked to her since she been locked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I understand. I know what's going on. I understand people getting threw up under the bus. Cause really, people getting called. Hey, that ain't my sister. She ain't my sister. I ain't talked to her. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. You kind of feel me that you ain't unifying with her ass, is you?
Yep.
You understand now, don't you?
Right. They don't all everybody ain't the same. And love principles out the window.
Right. Now y'all get it, huh? You take a little fire on that ass so you can understand. I know it. I know. That's how that's how I got it. I was hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? That's how I did all that time. I was hard-headed. I had to learn the hard way. Shit. And that's how I be knowing when other people finna learn the hard way. Because I can trace myself. I'm like, yeah, I was like that. I used to have to show me. Like, And speaking of sharing, I'm gonna say this for the last time. I said it like 2 or 3 times, and ain't nobody told her. I wonder, do y'all even care about it? Because a couple of days ago, we went over the Domestic Terrorism Prevention Act. And I told y'all about somebody a few months ago, like 3, 4 months ago, they locked this dude up. People L, Heard L, or whatever. They locked him up about some shit they thought he was gonna do. Because they was already surveillancing him and surveillancing his Amazon account and what he was buying and all this. Because he bought some stuff and they thought it was flammable properties to it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So Sharon is like the most high profile Moor with a case. You best believe they watching her and forming a case and got, know what I'm saying, files on her. Just like they watching me. And I got an FBI number. So if she fighting the case, they just gave the concert 10 years. They trying to get her 10 years or better. And you know they surveillancing everything she say and do. She on a prison phone anyway, so you know they listen to everything. They tell you before the call even go through, they recording it. Why would people keep trying to get her to say stuff? And while we streaming on Facebook. You need to fall back. Like, I don't know if y'all know how serious this is. She got a lot of counts, some of them felonies. They don't gotta run that shit concurrent. I had counts like that. They could have gave me 300 years. What they did was they ran all of it what's called concurrent. When you get in time, they can run it consolidated or they can run it concurrent. So you got armed robberies, you got 5 armed robberies. This is how they get the cop out. This is how they got a 96, 97% cop out rate. Because if you go to trial, each one of them 6 to 30. But if you could take this cop out and we'll give you 20 years at 50%. Gonna do, you've been locked up 2 years, you got 8 more years to do and you'll be out. You go to trial, you ain't never getting out. She got all these charges, bro. They don't gotta make that shit work. If they convict her, she go to trial, they don't have to give her concurrent. I mean, yeah, they can consolidate. They can take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They can get their option.
Right.
Real talk.
I know.
So when I first said, hey, you might not want to be talking on here, I really meant it. But like I say, when I say stuff casually and calmly, don't nobody believe me. This is why y'all see me irate and cursing a lot. That's the only way y'all accept this image telling the truth. You got to be mad black men. You know what I'm saying? I learned that ever since I've been out the joint. When I'm calm, this is how they do people like me. When I'm calm, ain't shit serious. Don't listen to shit he say. Don't do nothing he talking about. When he get to cursing, then do it. So what that do is, now, from the outside looking in, everybody think I'm the mad black man. Because I'm just saying, fuck it, I'm just going to curse your ass out in the door so I can get what I need. I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah, because you're ungroomed.
Yeah, I ain't groomed.
You ain't groomed.
I'm playing too. I want you to think I'm that nigga. Because I'm going to be doing this when it's my time. You can have a sheet title, and I'm going to be doing this. Know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the one walking out. When both of us walk in the room, I'm going to be the one walking out. And y'all ass know it. That's why y'all ass ain't trying to call in the private. Because you know, it's something you can't answer in the private. And y'all might not even like how I talk to you. You might think you somebody up and mighty, and I'm going to talk to you like you ain't nothing. Because I don't respect what you did. You already in dishonor. To me, you niggas in dishonor should be begging and pleading. You should never think we on the same level. Like we could just talk. After you done breached. How you gonna violate me when I'm supposed to honor you? According to Allah, I'm in dishonor. Because that's the slave principle. Love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. This the one y'all forget. Y'all don't never want the justice. Y'all turn justice into the negative principle. Lower self. So morals is love, truth, peace, freedom, and lower self. That's what they saying. Because we don't get no justice. Anytime we want justice, no, you and your lower self. No, that's an elder. No, don't say nothing about it. No, that's a lower biters. They have extra rights.
Bro, no, they trying to keep up with the grooming, bro. They trying to keep up like they got an order. That's the reason why they keep talking about the damn cosmos, the order, and all this other stuff, because they trying to live up to the order.
Y'all see my hoodie? Ain't no fucking grooming. That shit over with. It's a new order. That's why I made these hoodies. That secret stuff y'all got is over with. It's a new more order. And we in the public. That's the order. If your ass want to be down with this, your ass need to be in the public. We ain't hiding, nigga. How you the sons of light, but you always in the dark. You the truth, but your ass scared to come in the public. No, we know your characteristics, nigga. We know who you is. You stay in the dark because that's your nature. Because you a lying ass nigga. So you ain't gonna never come to the public. That's why you ain't got no court cases. Because you don't do nothing in the public. Like I said the other day, court ain't nothing but bringing truth and falsehood in the same room, knowing that darkness can't stand in the same room with light. Ain't no nigga lie to my face and get away with it. That's why y'all ass don't want to come on here. And that's why they don't want to answer. The other members of the Constant probably mad that anybody from the Constant came and said something. Because not everybody waiting on the answer. Like, damn, you know what you is, right? I ain't never seen no proof. Yeah, that's why I keep saying it. That's why I can say it forever and ever and ever. It ain't gonna show nothing. That's bizarre. Y'all ask a damn joke. You just like the temple. This is what we were saying about the temple years ago. You a joke. Use a joke. New Moors ain't going. And we lifting up fallen humanity. And we getting deep about a day. And there's more blacks. See, the blacks we getting finna replace y'all. We finna have a whole empire of Moors who with the literature. They're stiff arming anybody going against Noble Drew Ali literature. This is why I keep saying we don't need you. Like this is our religion. This is how we coming. Whoever good with it, it's all good. Whoever against it, freedom of religion. Do you? What is we even talking for? What is we talking for? It's some business to do. If you ain't got principles, only thing you can call over here is for business. We ain't got nothing to talk about. We're not trying to converse with you about the literature, none of that. What? We going to the point of view. What are we talking to you for about the literature? We don't agree. See, when you do stuff like this, you make people, now they got to come up out that box. Now they can't be pretend no more. As if it's them. Because you done cut their ass off. Like, I ain't got no regular conversation for you. Try to be lenient and tell somebody $50, 50 notes an hour. Next time it's gonna be a honcho. Like I ain't got time to waste with y'all. And I can tell by who I'm dealing with. Like when they get to talking, when they no, I didn't want to do right. Well, what you talking to me for? Like, bro, I'm not no nickel and dimer. You act like I'm on your level. I'm not on your level, bro. Your time is free, mine ain't. When I work, that's what I'm getting paid, bro. When a motherfucker want my attention, that's what I'm getting paid. Somewhere around there, $80 to $100 an hour. And I'm mad at that. I'm trying to increase that. So we don't hit on everything. We don't hit on a whole bunch of stuff. I'm probably, y'all know me. I'm nosy. I look at law every day, trying to look at new stuff, trying to get stuff. So I'll be on here every day, damn near, with a live. And jokes about y'all ass. So I'll be in the literature looking through stuff. If we get something else, I'll come on tomorrow and We get it in some more. We finna be teaching the literature and certain things we learn extra. Some of this stuff gonna be in the class because it's too much to learn, and then it's how you gotta learn it. It need to be a class setting so you don't mess it up. But this is what Moors don't take responsibility. Moors will mess up. Moors will be lazy, mess up a process, do my class, mess up a process, and then come trying to call me any time of the day as if I messed it up. They won't even
right.
And then be mad I won't accept it. No, I don't just accept your calls. No. $100 don't do that for me. Hell no. You gave me $1,000. You ain't nobody finna just dictate my time.
No. Here's my situation with this. When the whole part about the class is interactive, so it's not like somebody just talking at you. So you got an opportunity to ask all your questions, right? So when a more just sit up, I got it. See, all the first to say, I got it, and you don't even know you using a piece of one doctrine over here and another piece of this doctrine over here. You don't know it. You try to piecemeal the stuff together and try to apply it, and you wonder why it don't work. And you want to blame the last person you talked to. Now, and you didn't even tell them about the first person's bullshit that you put in there in the first place.
You're right.
You didn't say nothing about that till he fucked up. But what'd you do? I said, I didn't say that.
And hold up, I'm gonna tell you right now. We not them other people who do business, y'all. This is why we telling y'all this. Because if you come over here lying on us, we just gonna stop communication. I'm just gonna block. I'm gonna give you one warning. I don't deal with people who lie. And you ain't finna lie on me, I ain't even finna entertain it. And I don't care who you gonna go tell or what you gonna go tell, because you know what I can do? Go get 100 other people who took my class and ain't nan one of them had a problem. So we finna say your ass a lie. And then I'm gonna dig into you and I'm gonna destroy your ass. Like people gonna learn. I'm telling you the culture. When somebody come with this garbage, let them get it off, and then then it's your turn. Then it's your turn. Justice. This is what we doing with the consulate. Y'all done did fraud long enough. This shit over with. I'm here to destroy this shit. Ain't nobody coming out defending it. So I'm saying abandonment. Everybody pointing fingers, abandonment. Matter of fact, let's look this up in the Black's Law. Hold up. Because I know y'all see it. I know y'all seeing these lies. Don't nobody want to speak up, huh? Look, I go straight to it. Flick. Flick. There's all type of abandonment in here. Hold up. Let me just take a little look real quick. A little look-see. They got something here called condemnation proceedings.
Yeah.
Wow. Seem like this might be one of those. Let me see. You said dismissal of petition, failure of commissioners to report, or judgment determining invalidity, failure to pay money or judge. So them different ways to get condemned. And then we got abandonment. Look at abandonment. To surrender refuse, disclaimer, or cession of property or rights. Giving up of absolutely without reference to any particular person or purpose, as throwing a jewel into the highway, leaving a thing to itself as a vessel at sea. That's what the Mackie is. Everybody abandoned ship and left the thing to itself. I'm out here in a Corvette, a red Corvette, chopping a hole in the side of it. You know what I'm saying? Finna drown this, finna sink this thing. And everybody done jumped off the ship. Ain't nobody trying to save it. Don't nobody speaking up for it. Ain't nobody going down with the ship, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And they going down like that because can't nobody answer these claims. I want to hear a false concept now. A false claim now. Fraud. Everybody not speaking out against it, that's part of it, fraud. I just showed y'all, fraud. Fraud, fraud, fraud. The Moorish American concept, a de facto. Fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got any questions? And as y'all can see, I'm all in the literature. Look at what I'm in. Let them see the screen real quick. I want y'all to remember what all this live was about. Look at what I'm in. Look at what all this live was about, all the literature. Because y'all will let somebody just come with their opinion and y'all will just believe the shit. They ain't proved nothing. Holy Quran of Mecca, Divine Warning, Divine Constitution, Arabic word fitra, Zodiac Constitution, Zodiac, and the U.S. Constitution, as well as executive order from Joe Biden. All legal documents. I ain't coming on here freestyling, y'all. Talking about what I heard. What I heard, you can't call out hearsay and then talk about what you heard. Slave principle.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it, but I can't. Slave principle.
Yep.
This is why I just went on the concept like that. When I did, I just went because I was exposing the slave principle. You see how fast they jumped on there, right?
Yep. Yep.
Nobody can really concerned about what happened to me though. So my information can get violated, but y'all's can't. Slave principle. Nobody take responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a trustee. It wasn't no trustee over there. It wasn't no person worthy of trust. Oh, okay. That's why I'm on the whole constantly, because ain't nobody stepping up. Ain't nobody worthy of trust. Cool. Everybody gone? Cool. I'm a party with this thing then. I'm going to do whatever I want. Flip out this thing. Power drive. Got the ass like wrestling.
Okay.
Like, boom!
Yeah, you rap. Oh,
I'm gonna power drive their ass. I'm walking around doing lives on their ass. About to power bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! Where y'all at? Where y'all at? I got some new cartoons coming out.
Oh.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Like this.
I did hear some. I did hear some chatter. Some chatter about some donarium.
Right, chat. Right, the donarium. Right, the donarium, not the delarium that y'all was talking about. What happened to the delarium? Hey, you heard about the delarium? All the more just asking like the shit true. Y'all ain't shit been proved. All y'all is Morpheus and the rest of them that was with Neo, who all died except for Neo.
Yep.
Neo the only one that went against Morpheus.
Mm-hmm.
You lying to everybody. You the one. I don't think I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? Told you I'm not the one. That shit was a lie. Everybody else is lying. Is lying.
Okay.
The patriarch. I gotta crown my sons.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Y'all got every more bodies thinking she Nicki Minaj now. All you niggas is my sons.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Y'all ain't did nothing. You forgot you the soaking unconscious more bodies that's in the water. Cause if y'all knew what the fuck it was, wouldn't none of this stuff be happening?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all forgot, huh? Talking about you gotta crown somebody. You ain't even woke yet. You forgot you in my arms. Like, man, bro, I'll go on for days. I'm good. Ain't nobody got no questions. I'm good.
Yeah,
For
look
the
like he's good on the question.
y'all can hit me in the private if y'all want to talk about something. Like I say, for Taharka, I think we already talked and tried to do that. I don't think we got nowhere, if you remember. I believe we, you know what I'm saying, it was a decent, we left peacefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that was a few months
That's
ago.
why I be telling people, I done contacted, most of the people y'all looking at, I done already contacted. I contacted him twice. Like most of the people y'all talking want to unify me with, I done already talked to their ass over a year ago. Or tried to contact me and they ain't want nothing to do with me. And now niggas wonder why I don't trust all these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust you. Shit. What's the difference between now and then? Fear. A year ago, niggas was fighting me over my nationality. Over whether I was what I said I was. Now you want to join? What?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm good on the Trojan horse. I don't care if we got the same bloodline. That's the shit that's holding a lot of you niggas slaves. Y'all look at y'all really racist. Bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
So we showed you what it is. We exposed some most stuff. You know, I did this shit daily. I'll probably be in another document tomorrow because it's new stuff I'm getting a piece every day. It's being broke down to me every day. I read every day. This is what I love to do. I love it because I like the power. I like the ability to do. Because at one point, I didn't have that much of it, and I had to take people orders. See, they don't even understand. Before I left the joint, it was over with. I really claimed the constitutional law since 1774. I enforced that shit as soon as I got out the joint as black. Wasn't nobody finna tell me what to do no way getting out the joint, doing all that time. I ain't need the Moorish movement. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't need it. The literature, I did need it. But as far as the determination, I ain't need it for that. I needed to be right in that. I didn't need it not to be a slave. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So
this is why you got to go by the literature, because if you don't go by the literature, then your ass going by your own devices. You think you really the master. And ain't nobody finna follow you. This is why niggas ain't unified. Because everybody coming with their own personal shit. And we like, who is you? Because I got my own personal shit. So who said you was leading? If we gonna unify. This is why our style don't even get, like, our format ain't no master, bro. This is why every time y'all looking at us as a man, we like, no, we are master. We not over you. You gotta be your master. And if you ain't with that, bye. It's easy. That's our religion. We don't got a master. Let me see. I went through the document, showed y'all what it was. We prioritize that Chicago. If y'all come over here to get a nationality card, y'all come over here to get paperwork. It's gonna be in accordance with our teachings. It's in the everything you heard on Food Live. That's what our paperwork and our nationality card is talking about. You don't come over here and get stuff and then try and do your own thing. You basically just gave us a donation if you did that. We gonna everything void ab initio. That's a contract. You get with the body politic that you agree with how they operate. That's who you're supposed to get with. You don't get with who you like. So if y'all come over here, y'all done already agreed. You should read the paperwork. You agreed. You agree to what we talking about in these lives. We don't operate U.S. citizens. We operate qualified alien. We operate off the treaty. We enforce the Constitution. We do business.
Right. No commerce banners.
Yeah.
No commerce banners nowhere.
More Science Temple Inks. No. Unless y'all de jure temple and got a statement against the ink and against what they said, don't even come over here. We want to know who your wali is. If you got a body politic, who is y'all wali? Who is y'all following? Who is y'all prophet, y'all messenger? Who is y'all wali? Who is y'all connection to the straight path? And if you don't know what we talking about, And you can't be you like. You need to go research that, then come back and let us know who your wali is. Because you're following something. And if you're following something that ain't on the path, like what you want us to do? And we saying we follow Noble Drew Ali. That's our wali. Noble Drew Ali had a wali. Didn't he prepare the Circle 7 with studying Muhammad, Yehoshua, Confucius, and Buddha? Ain't that the makeup of the Circle 7? Ain't it prepared with those three? I mean, with those four? That's in the literature. So he used 4 walis. For people who think we being religious, he made it universal. He went and got Yehoshua, Muhammad, Buddha, and Confucius, and then put it all together. He go 4 walis that I'm connected to. This is why it's universal, at least in my eye. This is my understanding of it. And these Arabic words, wali, root word waliya. Get you an Arabic dictionary. Our language, Arabic. Moors is Mohammedans, according to Moorish literature. Sufi Muslims. Sufi mean the inward practice of Islam. So we ain't going out for the guard, we going in. We know we spirit men. Same way Noble Drew Ali knew it. This our religion. We're not pushing this on nobody. We saying this what it is. For us. If you with it, come on. If you got principles similar, holla at your boy. Don't come over here telling me what this and what nah. See, I'm gonna cut your ass off. ASAP. I don't even want to hear that shit. Block. Shit, I'm good off that. Nobody got no. I'm good.
All right, it's long.
Let me read what.
Yeah, go ahead. If anybody got any questions or whatever is going on, and put it in the chat or whatever, we'll get your questions answered before we get up out of here. It's all good. There's just a lot of things that just kind of need to be said, bro. Like, these things just kind of need to get out in the air. It's all good.
Islam, you will have to reread what I said. Love you. I'm often misunderstood myself by elders and people of my age. It is nothing personal for me. Everyone has a portion. Kirkman Bay was the Moor who sold us all out. It was the ink. Facts. Yeah, it is what it is. We misunderstood it. The thing about me, I shoot first, ask questions last. It is what it is. I ain't saying that's the way. I'm saying for me to get by doing what I'm doing, that's how I'm doing it. Like, and I know people can't understand. If you want to understand, go get locked up and do 15 straight years. People making you do stuff and giving you orders and then come tell me how to be me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is how I'm doing it. I'm chalking it up. I'm keeping it real. I'm telling you a whole 100. Yeah, I know it's some of the stuff I ain't doing. I think Allah giving me a little mercy for what I've been through. Like, it is what it is. I ain't telling people it's okay. It is what it is. We on a mission. And you see what's happening going along this mission. Y'all see this stuff that ain't never happened. These answers that ain't never came out before. That wasn't gonna come out. So yeah, we misunderstood. It's all good. I ain't got no nothing personal against sister Sheikh Montezuma Yakama Bay.
Yeah, as I said, that's a brother, I believe.
That's a brother. Oh, okay. I like that. I think I looked at the picture or whatever.
Yeah, because it's him and his lower body that he understands.
Or his temple. Because I don't know his temple. Like I say, it's a few temples out here that's doing it how they supposed to. It's so rare. Every time I see anybody with more science temple, I'm know what I'm saying, yo, Sam be Sam. But it's all good if bro, what he say, know what I'm saying?
But if your temple got that Star Spangled Banner though, like that's still some questions or whatever that need to be answered.
We still ain't rocking with that banner though, bro.
Right. Like I'm just saying that don't think that all of a sudden that means it's gonna be all straight up okay. Like, the Oil and water don't mix.
Yeah, it is what it is. But you know, he don't sound hostile. And
Yeah, so
I talked to some of you Moors that's in these temples that I don't like. I done talked to Moors that's in the temple I done talked about.
mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I compartmentalize. The shit ain't really personal to me until I sense some slavery. That's what I take personal. Slavery. Any slave, anything, I'll take it personal. So you might not thinking you doing slave principles, but you've been doing it so long you don't know you're in violation. That's when I get irate. And I ain't never giving that up because I actually been a slave. You niggas out here talking this shit. I done been in the cell slavery. Working the plantation. Like niggas can't tell me shit. And this part of the reason why I'm like this because y'all still acting like y'all know, and I know y'all don't know. I know you niggas are getting in the interrogation room and tell everything. I know it. Y'all ain't got a 3-month bit, let alone some years. Like people need to shut up. Y'all talking like y'all know. Y'all don't know. And as soon as y'all get in trouble, the proof is proof that y'all don't know. It's proof. Now everybody got unified when everybody was just beefing a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
All of us was just beefing a year ago. Now niggas scared of the unity.
Yeah. And wait a minute. Here's the thing. They talking about unify when they know that these same people they want to unify been the same ones fighting with us and in the whispering gins in the back talking about no, not them, not them, not them. Then you want to have a nervous thing that all of a sudden it's okay. Mm-hmm. But and the people don't even know that. That's what I'm saying. All these people wondering what the hell is going on, and they have absolutely no clue. Still don't. That's why I'm like, you know,
some of the names they typed in I already talked to in the private, trying to get unity. This is what I called them for over a year ago. I'm calling all these body politics trying to get unity. And they basically, you know what I'm saying, who is you? So oh, okay. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Now some information they don't get, they think they can benefit from. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's unify. No. Now you got to get this other end of the balance. You got to see why. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I don't want to hear nothing. Every time y'all try and lie on us, we're going to come on here and prove you wrong and go on you some more. It's over with. So that's it, bro. I ain't got to keep saying the same stuff. These people know they ass done. They know they done. It's over with. I'm going to holler back.
Yep. That sounds good, bro. That sounds good. All right,
peace
y'all.
Everybody.
Yep. Peace and love. Peace and love. You got the alerts, whatever, when we come live again. Peace.